Carol, thank you very much, and welcome back to Westminster. The programme this morning coming from here. It's very quiet. It is early, of course, this morning, and if I just look at the building behind me there, has been a weekend where people, of course, have been reflecting on the extraordinary changes in British politics. MPs will be back in the Commons. David Cameron, of course, will be making an address. That's early afternoon. We're expecting at around 7 o'clock this morning the first intervention from George Osborne. But there's no escaping the fact that all over the country, people have been trying to come to terms with a decision that was made largely away from this place, away from Westminster. Graham Satchell has been in Sheffield. They, of course, voted to leave, and he's been asking people about what they make of the decision that's been made.
After the turmoil of the last 3 days, reassuring perhaps to see normal life going on in Sheffield. A bouncy castle, balloons. But listen, and for many here, the conversation is full of worry.
Well, obviously, we're in trouble now.
I'm worried about our futures.
We're going to lose Scotland.
I'm worried that the economy is going to slip.
Everybody should be worried, because the country's in a right mess now.
South Yorkshire is a mighty Labour stronghold, but overwhelmingly areas around here, Rotherham, Doncaster, Barnsley, voted to defy the Labour leadership and wanted to get out of the EU.
So why couldn't Jeremy Corbyn persuade Labour voters here to stay in?
In my opinion, I don't think he really believed in the campaign itself. I think he's always been really probably an Eurosceptic, probably didn't really believe it. So I think that came across.
I think that the concerns that working class people have over immigration haven't been addressed by the Labour Party for years.
The truth is, left and right, Tory and Labour have always been split over Europe. But many Labour MPs now blame their leader for a lacklustre campaign and want him to go.
The confidence in Jeremy Corbyn as a leader among the Parliamentary Labour Party and among the electorate, there's polling today saying 55% of people want him to quit. I think it's not strong enough. I think we need a change.
He doesn't have the charisma that naturally draws people to a leader.
And yet, Jeremy Corbyn remains hugely popular with many who feel disenfranchised. If there was another Labour leadership contest, he would probably win.
I do like him actually, because he's a bit more honest, he's less of a politician.
He speaks for you.
Yeah, definitely. He speaks for the working classes, he speaks for everybody actually.
Want to try one of these? No. You sure? Well, everyone's going to be eating insects in the future. They are.
Creepy crawlies, spiders and snakes. There's no plague of locusts and plenty of smiles here. Life goes on. But we have lost a Prime Minister. Scotland could break away. The Labour Party is at war with itself. What next? Graham Satchell, BBC News, Sheffield.
Yes, what next? That thought from Graham at the end of that piece, reflecting from Sheffield, of course. A reminder for you, that is the city that voted out of the European Union. And there's no escaping that around the country there will have been households, breakfast tables, dinner tables. There'll be people this morning asking so many questions, still having those discussions about the decision they took and which way they chose to vote. But more importantly, really now, is the question of what happens next. And of course, it is Monday. It's the beginning of the first week under this new side of British politics.